So I've been mayor for 17 months, and you have a question about how I feel about optics?
This dweeb Poindexter is none other than Brandon Johnson, the head clown for the city of Chicago. Bojo is Lori Lightfoot LL Uncool J 2.0. And in this clip, NBC is grilling him for spending more than $80,000 renovating an office for the First Lady. Why is this a big deal, you ask? See the date here? This article's from the next day. The city of Chicago has a budget deficit of $1 billion. Watch this inept Poindexter gulp and nervous twitch during these questions.
What is the role of the First Lady in your administration, and how do we justify spending upwards of $80,000 to redecorate an office for her and staff in our current financial situation?
So the Cultural Center has always been a location for dignitaries. Every First Lady has
Good start, dweeb!
had office space, there. Renovations for my office or any other office is standard procedure. And our commitment to invest in people is still our commitment.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid taxpayer. He's investing in people.
Johnson voiced displeasure with our questions, but they were born out of these receipts, which show an order for this executive chair costing more than $2,200, a desk labeled for the First Lady running more than $4,400, another staffer's desk $4,600, and 2 club chairs costing more than $8,000.
Yeah, $8,000 for 2 chairs for his wife is investing in people, you peasant.
Is there any concern about optics of spending $4,000 on a desk or $4,000 in club chairs at a time when the city is in this sort of budget hole?
Yeah, the purchase of a desk is not going to change the financial structural damage that has been in place for a very long time.
Yes, sir. Oh my God, sorry. Oh, so it's been in place. Oh, so we might as well not fix it because it's in place for a long time. Interesting. Fun fact, the last Republican mayor of Chicago was in 1931, and his nickname was Big Bill. And the city has been ruled over by corrupt Democrat serpents ever since. And it's hard to believe, but Bojo Poindexter here might even be worse than LL Uncool J, the previous mayor, who, let me remind you, looked like this. If you ever wondered what a dehydrated frog dressing up as a villain for Halloween looked like.
So this is why we ask, and I mean this respectfully, we ask far more profound questions than that.
Okay, Demon, here's a more profound question. Did you not spend $30,000 on hair and makeup last year, bro? And of course, all of this happening while, according to Illinois policy, they face one of the highest unemployment rates in the country, the lowest the population's been since 1920, and a $500 million deficit for Chicago public schools. This clown spent over $100,000 of taxpayer money on makeup, haircuts, and chairs for the office his wife will do 0 work in.
We ask, how do we make sure that the structural damage that's been created over the course of decades, that we reroute the rivers, if you will, to make sure that it gets to the places where there's dry land. And that's what we're doing.
What the hell does that even mean? Let me make it simpler for you. There's your chart. Chicago's budget deficit since 2001. That's Democrats, boys and girls. Makeup.
Respectfully, sir, the question wasn't necessarily about just the dollar amount, but about the optics of that. We just had a very contentious council meeting, so I'm just wondering if you're concerned about that optics.
So I've been mayor for 17 months, and you have a question about how I feel about optics? Just go back and review the tape.
Yeah, I don't even know what Poindexter's even trying to say here, but all right. Obviously, you do care about optics, dog. If you're spending $30K on haircuts and makeup. Don't worry, Chicago. He's not worried about optics. You'll just have higher unemployment, more violent crime, higher property taxes, layoffs, no overtime pay, removing ShotSpotter from the city, and you'll just experience a continued decline. Why, Spectacles over here and his wife sit in a $4,000 chair in an office she doesn't use. But don't worry, we might as well not even do anything about it because we're already $1 billion in debt anyway. Because of decades of problems, aka decades of Democrats. sorry, century.